Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Round 5 for Pure Speed Elite Series here under the lights at Phoenix Raceway. It's been an incredible season so far, holding 4 different winners. The question tonight is, will we see a 5th different winner in Victory Lane? Stay tuned to find out as I'm here with Jordan McGraw in the booth. Jordan, how are you?
Doing great, Frozen. Or Eliza, I should say.
We already have a ton of subs out there already. Thank you so much, Earth. I appreciate it. It's going to be a crazy night here tonight. Jordan, you know, track conditions are very slippery. What can we expect tonight?
Exactly that. Phoenix, really tight track, really fast, really flat, really handling intensive. These drivers are going to have to deal with an ill-handling race car and a track that's lacking in grip. It seems, based on what we saw out there in practice, especially the exit of turn. What in real life is turn 4, or what real life is turn 2, I should say. In turn 4 for tonight, that is the action part of the track, you should say. That's going to be a tough place for these guys to get through without any damage, without wrecking, and hopefully we can see that happen. Whoever survives is going to come home with the win tonight.
Absolutely. I think it's going to be a crazy race here tonight. Thank you again, Earth, for the subs. I appreciate it. You guys, if you're out in chat, make sure to give him some love in chat. It's going to be an insane race tonight. And you guys are coming in with the bits. Oh my gosh, that is insane. Thank you so much.
Who is Champ?
Yeah, these guys are out for qualifying. We have a few already. Jacob Locklear is out. Richard Rico, let's take a look at him on board. He is in that number 18. No lap times yet, so they're just out on their warm-up lap, and we'll get them moving and see what they can do here.
It'll be really interesting to see what these drivers run. We saw times in the 26.8s in practice all the way to mid-27, so a lot of variation here at this short track, which means that if we get a long green flag run, it won't be that long until our leaders find that back of the pack, which is going to ramp up the action even more. These drivers have a tough test tonight, and honestly, qualifying with the track conditions that we've seen, qualifying is going to be tough enough. Just making single car laps.
Absolutely. We already had practice going on. Brad Herman had the fastest time out there. He is not on track just yet. Reedy has overtaken the boards with the number 1 spot for pole so far with the 26.9. Andrew Wisdom is in second in that 6 car. So we'll see what these guys can do. But on a more somber note tonight, the PSES family is... I just want to say we are thinking and praying for one of our own, Kelly Melanson, as his father is in the hospital. So thoughts of healing and strength go out to you and your family right now. I know he's going through a hard time, so we're definitely thinking about you. All right, so far we have Reedy in the 11 with a 26.80, Andrew Wisdom in the number 6 with a 26.97. Lap times are fast here, but I'll tell you what, guys, it's pretty slippery. So these guys are gonna have a lot on their plate tonight.
Yeah, Reedy actually able to beat his time in practice by 6,000 or 600ths, I should say. Meanwhile, Andrew Wisdom over a 10.5 off of his, or almost a 10.5 off of his time from practice. So, gonna be a lot of luck, a lot of getting the line right, knowing when to hit the throttle, maybe a little blip of the throttle too early, and a little kick of the rear end out could ruin your lap here. It's going to be who gets through these corners nice and smooth. It's able to take our pole tonight, but so far Austin Reedy with a 26.809 looking really stout out there.
Yeah, we're on board with an 88 of Doc Holliday as he is making his way around. Not a time yet on the board, but these guys still have about 6 minutes left to put down a lap time, but looking strong so far. I think we're going to see a few cautions tonight, guys. It is super slippery. Let's take a look at Jason Keffer in that 22 car. He is out there in 9th at the moment with the 27.2. We'll see if he can improve that time.
Frozen Brad Herman, our fastest in that practice session, he got out there, ran a 26.9 on his first lap. On his second lap, wrecked it coming out of turn 2, spinning down the back straight. So, uh, not what he wanted. He was able to refresh it. Gonna get out there and try to get another lap in here before this qualifying session ends. But uh, our driver, who we thought would be the favorite for the pole based on his speed from practice, is going to start in third, so he still has a solid time on the board, but right now currently third with a 26.950. James Hudson currently on the outside pole with the 26.870, and Austin Reedy with the 26.809 is your pole.
We're on board with the 41 of Justin Mons. He is looking pretty strong out here. So far, 8th on the board with a 27.19. Times are varying out here, and it is just one of those tracks that is going to demand consistency and patience. You know, we have the dog leg out here. That is just going to cause chaos as is. These guys are going to take it 2-3 wide, and you're under loose conditions. It's going to be pretty incredible racing here tonight, so I'm excited to see it. I see Atlanta out there, you guys. I am Iron Man, BK Doug. I appreciate you guys. Hall, you guys are awesome. Let me know who you're rooting for tonight. So far, 14 drivers with the time. I'm going to assume some of these guys are going to possibly decide not to qualify and just take it easy in the race. It's 140 laps, plenty of laps to get to the front.
Or the other possibility is maybe they got out there and spun around,
Could be too.
and decided not to. But I don't think we've seen any of these guys out there on the track yet. So I believe your assessment is correct. They have they're either waiting until the end of this qualifying session. There's still 4 minutes to go, so it's plenty of time to get out there and make a lap. So I think these drivers are just waiting patiently, and they'll put down a lap here when they feel like the time is right. But currently, we just saw, I think that's Jaden Gimbel. He made a lap. He put down a 27.1. That'll put him in 9th spot currently on the board. But still, our fastest qualifier with a 26.8, and our slowest time out there is Cole Snyder with a 27.6. That must have been a slippery lap. Chris Gutierrez with a 27.3 is a more normal time, so about a half a second in between these times, Frozen.